Today's 30th of August, and we're welcoming you at Ukrinform Ukraine Media Center. My name is Svetlana Chipranko. Let's learn about the situation in Zaporizhia Oblast. Today we have Yurii Malashko, head of Zaporizhia Oblast Military Administration. Yurii, hello. Hello. Yurii, can you tell me please about this current situation in the Oblast and what happened during the day? During the last 24 hours, the military personnel of Russian Federation had 106 hits. Well, it's normally happened along the front line, and they're mostly using artillery and MLRS. We had people who received injuries, 38 and 42-year-old man and also a woman. Multiple houses were damaged. What is the aftermath of the latest hits? Were there any critical infrastructure sites hit? Well, thank God, no critical infrastructure sites were hit. They're mostly hitting residential areas of our cities. Okay, we have information about evacuation going on in certain areas. Why these particular areas were chosen for evacuation? Is it just children or also adults that are being evacuated? It's Vasilievsky, Polochivsky region. We have 5 total towns and villages. They requested to do evacuation there. And the reason behind that, the informational campaign that we did together with local authorities and police didn't provide us with positive results. Number of hits increased multiple times. This is why we decided to evacuate 54 children and also people accompanying them. Evacuation is organized for the city of Zaporizhia and also the district of Zaporizhia. We also engaged some volunteers that are providing us with assistance. We have specified location area to accommodate the evacuated persons, and we're also sending some people abroad. Do you have any information about how many people were evacuated since the beginning of the full-scale invasion in the Oblast? Speaking about IDPs in Zaporizhia and Zaporizhia district, we've registered around 224,000 people as IDPs. And from our oblast, we have around 270,000 people relocated from our oblast. Speaking about compensation for the damaged property, how many requests have you received and what is the amount of the allocated funding? Yes, we've started working with that. We have a commission and there's work in progress. But speaking about areas adjacent to the front line, so far we can't do any compensation. But speaking about the city itself, the city of Zaporizhia, we have 14 people who already received reimbursement. The enemy commits crimes on the temporary occupied areas of the oblast. What information do we have? What are the updates? Well, speaking about the updates, it's a forced passportization. They are doing everything in a hurry to finalize the fake elections on a temporary occupied territory. So they are forcing people to receive ideas, Russian ideas, because it's impossible to call an ambulance, call a doctor without a Russian passport. So they're using different types of pressure and putting pressure on people if they don't agree to receive a Russian ID, they may be expelled from their houses. What about Zaporizhia nuclear power plant? What is the safety situation there? Is it the same as we had a couple of weeks ago? It's always there it's unsafe because the occupants are still at the plant. And the radiation is within the allowed range around the area. And of course, we know what they've been doing. The Russian Rosatom employees, they've been rotating their employees, and there's also IAEA employees there as well. Colleagues, do you have any questions? Hello, Olga Opanasenko, Ukrinform. My question is, do I understand you correctly? 54 children that were eligible for evacuation, were they already evacuated, or there are some children that are still there? No, they are still there, and we've been working every day. Our goal is to evacuate all of the families. Some of the families were evacuated, some for some reason they're coming back, and it happens. So we've started working on that, and I think shortly we will make sure that everyone is evacuated. Another question, do you have any information about the enemy's losses after the attacks against the election posts in Kamensky-Dniprovsk and Berdyansk? Thank you for the question. Unfortunately, I don't have any figures about losses, and well, that's obvious, but at least they are losses. That's good. Thank you for that. Reminding you, we had Yurii Malashko, head of the Zaporizhia Oblast military administration. We will continue our work together tomorrow, and we're working on our announcement. Please stay with us, and see you tomorrow.